From 90s gun-fu legends to present-day looks, the cast of Hard Boiled has changed big time. Some transformations are fascinating and sometimes shocking. Watch till the end. Chow Yun-fat defined the heroic bloodshed genre as tequila, the jazz-playing cop sliding down banisters with dual Berettas. Despite a net worth exceeding $700 million, this humble icon famously takes public transport and pledged to donate his entire fortune to charity. Today, he is a dedicated marathon runner and continues leading blockbusters like One More Chance. Tony Leung Chiu-wai stole every scene as Alan, the undercover cop tearing through John Woo's tea house shootouts with haunted eyes. Known for his crippling social anxiety, the Cannes Best Actor winner recently made history as the first Chinese actor to receive a Golden Lion for lifetime achievement. He recently conquered Hollywood in Marvel's Shang-Chi and stars in The Goldfinger. Anthony Wong played the ruthless triad boss Johnny Wong, cementing his reputation as Hong Kong's go-to villain for decades. Because of his vocal support for the Umbrella movement, he faced a massive career blackout in mainland China, but refused to stay silent. Despite the political ban, he continues to win awards for films like The Sunny Side of the Street. Teresa Mo brought sharp wit as Tequila's superior officer, receiving secret messages in code through bouquet deliveries. Famously known as the woman who turned down a marriage proposal from the legendary Leslie Cheung, she took a long hiatus in Canada before returning to dominate the screen. She recently won her first Best Actress award at the Hong Kong Film Awards for Tomorrow is Another Day. Philip Chan commanded authority as Superintendent Pang, a role that required zero acting since he started his career as a real police inspector. Beyond the screen, he became a media mogul, holding CEO positions at major entertainment firms while directing classics like Tong's A Chinatown Story. Now retired from the chaotic film industry, he occasionally writes columns and enjoys a quiet life. Philip Kwok delivered the film's fiercest physical performance as Mad Dog, the eye-patch-wearing hitman who respects the code of honor. A legendary Venom from the Shaw Brothers era, he actually choreographed the action for Hard Boiled and later designed stunts for James Bond in Tomorrow Never Dies. He remains a highly respected action director, working behind the scenes on Chinese blockbusters. Kwan Hoi-san played Mr. Hoi, the betrayed triad elder, earning a Golden Horse Award for this specific poignant performance. Known affectionately as Uncle Prawn, this veteran mentor suffered a stroke in 2001 that left him paralyzed and unable to speak, ending his prolific career. Following his death in 2006, his legacy was unfortunately marred by a publicized family battle over his estate. Stephen Tung Wai played Foxy, the nervous informant whose brutal death scene sparks the hospital climax. While he acted, his true power lay in fighting. He famously sparred with Bruce Lee on Enter the Dragon and became a 7-time winner for Best Action Choreography. He is currently one of the most sought-after action directors, recently crafting the battles for the battle at Lake Changjin. Bowie Lam had a minor role as a gang member here before exploding into stardom as one of TVB's most beloved leading men. Transitioning from a struggling singer to the TV king of Hong Kong, he anchored massive hits like War and Beauty while keeping his personal life notoriously private. He has slowed down his television output to focus on select film projects like The Sunny Side of the Street. Lo Mang brought his signature muscle to the role of a triad heavy, channeling his background as the Toad from the 5 Deadly Venoms. A cult icon for his incredible physique, he accidentally became an internet meme in Hong Kong years later for his eccentric public dancing and interviews. Still boasting impressive muscles for his age, he remains active in TVB dramas. Jun Kunimura ignited the film's opening chaos as the tea house gunman, a role that caught John Woo's eye after Black Rain. He became the ultimate crossover villain, getting beheaded by Lucy Liu in Kill Bill and terrifying audiences in the Korean horror masterpiece, The Wailing. He remains a tireless international star, recently appearing in The Boy and the Heron and Netflix's Kate. Gilbert Lam appeared briefly in the hospital sequences, marking one of his early steps before becoming a staple face on Hong Kong television. Known for his sophisticated image, he spent decades bouncing between rival networks ATV and TVB, often typecast as the wealthy professional or scheming businessman. He currently works as a freelance actor, recently sporting a silver fox look in dramas like In the Storm. Hui Shan Lai played a detective in The Precinct, a rare, serious turn for a man who dominated Hong Kong's airwaves as a legendary radio DJ. While his film roles were often comedic support, his real power was in broadcasting, where he mentored generations of hosts and shaped the city's radio culture. He has largely retired from the screen to focus on university teaching. Kenny Wong was barely noticeable as a background extra in the shootout scenes, long before he sculpted his physique into a trademark. It took him decades of grinding in minor TVB roles before his rugged looks and intense dedication finally landed him major supporting spots in films like Cold War. Today, he is a recognized silver screen tough guy, starring in Twilight of the Warriors, Walled In.